Alright, new camera angle and another NFL week. Let's get into it. Ah yes, the long-awaited return of DeAndre Hopkins, the savior of Arizona who will fix all of their offensive problems instantly. I mean, kind of. Right away, it looked like he didn't miss an entire beat after getting suspended for drug use and picked right up where he left off last year. This would be an entirely different game if Jameis was fully healthy and we didn't have the red, BB gun. I mean, he didn't do awfully, but he made two crucial mistakes that cost them the game. And the Saints... And the Saints really just beat themselves. The Cardinals were fighting on the sideline and really just didn't look like they were having too much fun winning the game. I've been saying it since last year. Cliff Kingsbury is the problem, and unfortunately Kyler Murray's Call of Duty habits might be contributing to that as well. You almost did it again, Ravens. You almost did it again. The Browns, still led by Deshaun Watson's fill-in, almost came back against the Ravens in another potential collapse. I don't know about you, but the second Jeremiah punched this ball out, I thought it was over. I thought the Ravens had lost. But once again, you gotta look at who's on the other side of the field. The Cleveland Browns, the masters, the inventors of the collapse. So in a fantastic hold my beer moment, the Browns sabotaged themselves with a penalty and then did not make the kick. You escape with your goddamn lives, Ravens, but you cannot keep playing this Russian roulette. One of these times you're gonna get hit with a bullet. No, this is the wrong script. There's no way! The Carolina Panthers. What do you even want me to say about this game? What can I possibly say that will convince you that the Bucs aren't just imploding? A team that is literally in the process of having a garage sale, and you get steamrolled by them. PJ Walker. I'm done. I'm done, Tampa. I'm done. Yep. I mean, if it wasn't clear already last week, the Cincinnati Bengals are back. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, Joe Mixon, this entire team is firing on all cylinders, no matter what. A crappy O-line can't hold them back, and even a lackluster defense. They are just going to get it done each and every week, and they prove this week that it's just going to keep going. Even if the Bengals trip up in the next following weeks, we know that they still have the ability to contend for a Super Bowl. As I said last week, the league better watch out for them. 6 points? Detroit, 6 points? Remember those first couple weeks of the season, Lions fans? You were scoring about 30 points a game and everything was looking great. But I mean, to be fair, if you had expectations for the Lions after week 2, you were going to be disappointed regardless. But I mean, they still didn't lose by 30. For the most part, they did do a good job of containing Dak Prescott, but not the two running backs, and they ended up losing to a better team than them. Hopefully you can get healthy with Amon-Ra and Swift coming back maybe next week, but I guess we'll have to see. The 6-1 New York Giants. I don't know how they keep pulling these wins off. You can't even make the excuse that they're playing bad teams because they've already beaten teams like the Ravens, just to name one, and here they are beating the Jaguars in Jacksonville, which is no free win. The two running backs shined, and Daniel Jones rushed for over 100 yards. And the best part about the Giants is they're not even playing boring football at all. All of their games are entertaining down to the last moment, including this one. Trevor Lawrence, for the second week in a row, had a chance to make a miracle out of nothing, and once again didn't get it done, coming 1 yard short this time. Tough loss, Jacksonville, tough loss, but you're just another victim in the Giants' quest to go 16-1. So, are the Packers bad? I don't even know, but for most of this game, Aaron Rodgers and the entire offense was doing absolutely nothing. This Washington defense isn't even that good, but I mean, I guess it was good enough to stop Aaron Rodgers. If it was any other team besides Washington, I think this game wouldn't have even been close, and the Packers wouldn't have had a chance to climb back. But Aaron Rodgers worked his magic at the very end and got them a chance at a win. And Rodgers was humble enough to grant us my favorite play in football, the lateral that ends in absolutely nothing. But at least we got to see big guys do big guy stuff. Maybe Heineke's better than Wentz, but I don't know if that's a good thing for you, Washington. I think you were definitely going for the #1 overall pick, but a win is a win. Yep, the Colts are bad. Jonathan Taylor came back, but that still did not fix any of the holes in your team. There's so much wrong with you. The Titans continue to be the most overlooked 4-2 team in the entire NFL. Like, seriously, I haven't heard anyone talk about them positively all year long. But if they just keep quietly racking up these wins, then at the very least, they should have their division on lock. Keep it up, Derrick Henry. I mean, the Titans. Hey, yo, what? This game was way closer than it needed to be. I know the score may not make it look like it, but for most of the game, the Texans and the Raiders, to be fair, the two lowest ranked teams in the entire AFC, went head to head and looked evenly matched. It wasn't until Josh Jacobs just summoned the spirit of prime Emmitt Smith and just ran over the Texans throughout the entire game, and more specifically the third quarter. Every single run ran for at least 8 yards. He is going to get an absolutely well-deserved bag from someone in the offseason. I'm just not sure who it will be. The Raiders are somehow still alive. I mean, they got like a spear jammed through the side of their head, but I guess they're technically still alive in playoff contention. I didn't watch this game, I'm gonna be honest, but after looking at some of the highlights, oh boy, if you did watch this game, I am really sorry. It's like that Broncos-Colts game on Thursday night a few weeks ago. You gotta look at the awful play as a form of comedy, a form of entertainment. Just laugh at all the terrible plays that happen. Like, what is Zach Wilson doing here? What is his plan? And all those pipe dreams on Brett Rippon being something went instantly into the toilet. He's terrible. Really, really terrible. So, all of a sudden, the New York Jets are 5-2? What is going on in the NFL? Yeah, a really good team played against arguably the best team in the NFL, and the outcome was predictable. The 49ers are in a stage where they're just ramping up their talent for hopefully a playoff run for them. I mean, their division is looking pretty weak, and with a bunch of players coming back from injury and the trade for Christian McCaffrey, they're looking to be at their best in January. And the Chiefs took advantage of the Niners at their weak point, flashing Mecole Hardman's projected talent when he was taken in the second round years ago. Mahomes did Mahomes stuff, and Garagolo did Garagolo stuff. That's about it. I think pretty soon I would love to just sit down and analyze every single play from a Chargers game. Why are they bad? On paper, this team should be unstoppable, but they're just not. Coaching, the players, injuries, I don't know. It all means something, but I'm not sure what it means. There's so many things wrong with this team, but maybe they just ran into a rolling snowball that is Geno Smith. Get it together, Chargers, but deep down, we both know you won't. So this was supposed to be Tua's triumphant return back to football, and it was not exactly that. This game was really, really sloppy, and that's pretty much how the Steelers' game plan wanted it to go. They did a pretty good job limiting Tyreek Hill and Waddle and Tua for the entire game, and Kenny Pickett just couldn't get it done in the end. He's still really, really raw, so let's continue to give him time to develop, because he's clearly not ready for NFL football yet. I don't even remotely know what to think about the league anymore. I was fully 100% expecting this game to be like a 9-6 slugfest in favor of the Patriots. Little did I know that the Chicago Bears would craft up the perfect game plan to outsmart Bill Belichick and continue to defend George Halas's record for one more game. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Justin Fields and the Bears offense just looked unstoppable all day long, and Bill Belichick actually looked like he got outcoached. Surprisingly, a really fun game. So if you enjoyed this video, then like and comment, because it really helps the video and the algorithm a lot. Also, I made a Discord server about a week ago, and we've been having a jolly old time over there. So join with the link in the description and the pinned comment if you want to go have some fun. Also, watch this video right here on the best moment from every NFL team. It's pretty good, trust me. Anyways, until next time.